In this episode, we're going to be talking about embracing imperfections. I think one of the things that hold people back the most are wanting things to be perfect before they release a product or service, or wanting things to be perfect before they make their phone calls for the day, or wanting things to be just right before they do anything, wanting things to be just right before they buy the house or start a family or start a business. And I would have done nothing in my life if it was like that. I wouldn't have been able to start this business until I was 55 years old, until I could buy 5 newer trucks that look nice, that I keep clean all the time, and perfect shirts and hats, and and learning the whole business through and through before I start anything. And sure, maybe that would be an okay thing, but by the time you let so many years go by, you might lose the motivation to actually follow your dreams. And a big thing that I want to help you guys with is living your dream life. Starting the family, starting the business, and then succeeding with it. So, one of the first things to do, even if you don't have any money, is to get started. Even if it's something small, you could start working on the landing page or the funnel or the site for your service. Or you could start making phone calls. You could start, look at here, asking people for help. One of the best things you can do for your success is ask for help. Ask people who have done it to help you along the journey. And they might even finance you and help you out with all that stuff. I know how it is getting started. I started with a minivan and a push mower with my lawn care and landscape business, and it was definitely embarrassing. And that's probably why a lot of people don't want to start something if they don't have help, And even if you don't have someone that can help you, I can help you. There's other motivational speakers you can listen to. Even just getting that positive, uplifting message will help you on your journey. Actually, I do it every day. I watch motivational speakers and educational material every single day to keep my mind on track. And, I started only making $14,000 or $18,000 a year in sales with my business. So that wasn't even profit. And then I went up to about 30,000 in sales, not profit. I just wasn't making much at first at all with the lawn care and landscape business. And then, today I'm at $1.5 million with it, and I'm still dealing with imperfections on a daily basis. For example, I own a tree removal company as well, and our bucket truck is from 1984. And yes, it's down right now because it has problems. So we have to rent a lift, and we have to embrace imperfections. I would have never started a tree company if I would have waited to have all the best equipment, because you could spend $1 million on equipment to own a tree company. But I learned how to climb, I learned how to drop trees, and then I found people who were much better than me at it to do the bigger stuff we have, and all that good stuff. So I still do some pretty decent trees, but nothing like our guy Pat or Dustin or Randy dropping these 6 feet, 7 feet diameter trees. That's crazy. But we're blessed to have those guys, but we embrace the imperfections. Once again, we have the old bucket truck. It goes down all the time. A lot of great success stories are the same way. If you learn more about the person that you're learning from, you'll see the same thing. Look at the band Nirvana. Their van was not nice at all. It's the same thing as our bucket truck. It was breaking down all the time. And even Dave Grohl, when he met Kurt Cobain and he got into the band, he was stranded in Seattle. He didn't really have much money to his name, as far as I know. From when I read his autobiography, he didn't really have that much. And he was stranded in Seattle and then got into Nirvana because he took action. He was 17 years old and got into the band Scream. And, he took action. He followed his dreams. He got started right away. And now, obviously, we all love and know Dave Grohl, and we're so glad he did that. And another thing with imperfections is learn as you go. Your operation, product, service, whatever it is. What's up, Brandon?
Hey.
See, talking about Embracing Imperfections. Come on over. You know, I don't have an exact script that's memorized. You want to say hello?
How's it going, everybody?
So, you know, I'm talking about embracing imperfections in this episode. I was just talking about Nirvana, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, Brandon's a drummer too. If you see right in the background here, here's the drum set.
Yeah.
We're operating this out of my basement at my house. It's not like we have a film crew with, you know, $50,000 worth of equipment because we're getting started. You know, I'm asking for help. I'm asking some people for help that have successful YouTube channels and can help other people out. The main reason I'm doing this is because I've had success with my business and I want to share with you guys and help out. And I know that with my coaching and everything, if you have a service-based business, we can help you explode it and live your dream life. I mean, that's a big thing we want to do, is live our dream lives. But yeah, I was talking about Dave Grohl and, you know, Nirvana. Remember their van that just always broke down?
Yeah.
Back in and Dave Grohl was stranded in Seattle. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah.
I watched
He was like stranded. He didn't have anything, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
So.
Straight rock bottom.
Yeah.
You know.
We got another one with Brandon here too. He can sing and play drums. So
yeah.
he's another hybrid like that. I don't sing. No way. I'll play some drums though. But you know, we're talking about how if you don't get started, it can be easy to never get started if you want something to be perfect, right?
Right.
I mean, if you want something to be perfect.
If you're okay with, you know, the trials and tribulations,
yes.
You know, trial and error.
Sometimes you just got to get started, man.
Yep.
Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm talking about here.
That's like, a part of it, you know, getting started.
Obviously, I'm always bringing up the minivan and the push mower story. It literally still blows my mind that I was doing that.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, if you get started, you get that momentum, and then you can ask people for help. Then you learn as you go. And then next thing you know, like me, in a year or two from now, we'll probably have a nice bucket truck that won't break down, and it will be a 2000s model. It won't be an 80s model. So another thing we're talking about is it takes guts. It takes guts to just get started, and it takes guts to ask people for help, whether you're asking people for advice or to invest in you. And it takes guts to learn as you go. It can be scary. It can be very frustrating. So all of this takes guts. As some people say, as our guide Cardone says, it doesn't always take money to make money. It takes courage to make money. I always like that.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, we just go knock on doors and say, hey, we see a dead tree in your front yard. We'll do it. And then we got a lot of jobs like that when we first started. So another thing we're talking about, time management. When you're learning as you go, you figure out time management. When you figure out time management, you start making more money. You start making more money, you have a better operation, and things get better. And you can get to that point where things are, you know, you're really proud of it, and it's not you living in a van down by the river. You actually have nice equipment, you have really nice employees, and customers are thrilled with you. You have a great product. When you do all these things, it's to get to that. But you want to get started and learn as you go and improvise a little bit and embrace the imperfections. Even when you get to the point where, you know, you're super successful, you're still going to need to embrace imperfections, because every day little things are going wrong, you know. I might spill my coffee right now.
Trial and error, man.
Yeah.
That's
a
what
big
it's
part
about.
of it.
And you just want to be honest, you know, because everybody needs help. You know, a lot of people are really confident and they think they can go on, you know, and do everything by themselves. But in reality, everybody needs a little help. Everybody needs a little push. So don't be afraid, you know, to ask for help. And
you can do it. I mean, don't give up on your dream life. Whatever it is, you might want to work for another company, or you might want to work for a landscape company part-time on the side because you love landscaping, or you love home improvement. You might want to have a construction company that you just do 3 projects a year with, but it makes you an extra 10, 15 grand a year, and that might be your dream life. You know?
Yep.
Your dream life might be every weekend off. It just depends what it is. And we'd love to help you with that. I mean, I know we're in our lawn care and landscape apparel here, but I mean, I'll help you with whatever business you have if I'm able to. Obviously, if you have a $10 million a year business and you're super happy, you know, there you go. I'm a $1.5 million business, and I'm happy with everything. And, you know, maybe I could still help you. Who knows? You can give us a call, though. I'll write the number down in a minute. And then we're talking about continuous improvement. So while you're learning as you go and you're getting started and you're figuring out your time management and you have that continuous improvement here, things are just going to get better throughout the years. And your dream life, I always say it's versions of your dream life. Even when I was living in a 600 square foot apartment, I was with my wife and we just always had a ton of fun. So even in that small apartment, I was still living a version of my dream life. But there's other goals that you want to accomplish in life. And as you accomplish those goals, you're living a better and better version. So even when you're starting at the bottom though, it can still be a good version of your dream life. If on a day-to-day basis, you're doing the things you like, you're having fun, you're passionate about what you're doing, or maybe you're not, but you figure out how to be passionate about what you're doing because you start getting good at it. Or maybe whatever you're doing, you just don't like it, and maybe we can help you figure something else out to do. So you do all these things, get started, ask for help, learn as you go. It takes guts, always have that courage. Time management, that's going to be a big one when you really start making money. A good book I recommend when it comes to time management is Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, and then Beating the Time Bandits by our buddy Bob.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Bob Hartung. He's our business coach, wonderful guy, look him up. And continuous improvement. You guys can do this. If you're struggling at all and you're losing all hope, please give me a call. I'll talk to you. Brandon will probably be with me. We run Anthony's Lawn Care and Landscaping together. And it's not Dela and Randy and Matthew and all these other guys are probably doing even more. So
yeah,
don't want to discredit Dela and Randy, Matthew, good old Aaron, Sean, get out of here. Oh man. Anyway, love you guys. Give me a call anytime. 812-929-9463. We'd love to help. And you can also, I'm at anthonyhilb.com. You can look up my landscape company, bloomingtonlandscape.com. You can get a hold of me in some way or another, but you can also just call or text 812-929-9463. We do a free 30-minute coaching session. Not going to, pressure the hell out of you to sign up for our regular coaching. You can, if you're struggling, you don't have money for that 30 minutes could change your life. Just last year I called Brian Tracy's office and I think it was a 30-minute to an hour-long session. Literally changed our business for an entire year, just that one session. So maybe that one session with us, I'll give you a couple key ideas and that'll totally change your business and your life. And I'd love to do that for you. And if you want ongoing coaching year-round, we offer that as well. So again, thank you so much for checking this channel out, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
Merry Christmas.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.